Hi there. Today I've got a haul of 5 Beatles records that I'm going to be opening. One of which I kind of know what to expect. The other four are a bit of a mystery. I've bought them at a seemingly good price. Um, the person who sold them to me didn't give too much away, other than to say that they were in good quality, but the sleeves were slightly worn. So it could go either way. They might be really valuable. I might have got an absolute bargain. They might be an absolute load of rubbish, in which case I probably won't even post this video. More likely, it's going to be somewhere in between. Let's have a little look. I'm going to set my camera up and I'm going to open. There's a package of 1 and there's a package of 4. I'm going to do the 1 first. I'll set my camera up and let's roll. This one's nicely packaged, which I often think is hopefully a good sign. I didn't pay a lot for this. It's a fairly rare one. It's not actually one that I've ever had before. Not a pressing that I've ever had before. I will probably flip it, and I probably won't make a whole lot on it. I might make a couple of quid. It is it's with the Beatles. It's the last stereo pressing of the 1960s, to the best of my knowledge. So sleeve wise, you'll notice there's no stereo or mono indicator in the corner, which is quite rare. It's surprisingly still got the "you really gotta hold on me" misprint on the back. I thought that would have been gone by this point. It's flip back it's a Garrett and Lofthouse one. The sleeve is quite nice. Let's have a look at the spine. The spine is nice as well. It's a little bit out of focus, sorry. Let's have a look and see what's inside. Generic inner sleeve. And it's a 1-box EMI pressing. And it looks to be in... I don't want to rush in to say this. I think it's in pretty good shape, actually. Doesn't look like any terribly deep damage on the B side. Just quickly scanning for any misprints. I don't think there are any on this one. And I would say on the A side, that also looks to be in pretty nice nick as well. Quite nice and shiny. Some light marks, but fingers crossed that should play pretty well. These ones, they're much more sought after than the 2-box EMI copies for a couple of reasons. Firstly, they're much rarer. There's definitely a lot fewer of them pressed. And secondly, these ones were actually still good and weighty. I think there was some sort of oil crisis which led to the 180 gram copies getting cut down to something like 150 grams or 130 grams, and so they're really flimsy, the ones in the 70s. But this is still a nice weighty copy, and so hopefully you should be able to hear the difference. That should be quite a nice sounding stereo record. Fingers crossed. And it is in good shape. It's not worth an absolute killing, but it's worth a couple of quid, and I haven't paid a lot for it. It's in nice shape, so that's probably just about a win, I think. I might split this into 2 videos. Let me just pause this, actually. Okay, here we go. So I've only seen the front cover of these. And like I say, the guy told me that they're in good condition, but the sleeves were slightly time worn. That's all I know. I know that you probably guessed what the top one is. What with the red. I might have a look at that one first because it's one of the ones I'm more intrigued about. And looking at the running time, I'm probably going to cut this into two. So I'll probably have a little look at this copy of Pepper, and then I'll start a new vid. Nicely packaged again. I haven't paid a load of money for these. So I'm hoping I should at least be able to make my money back. I don't think I'm going to keep any of them because, let's face it, I've got them all. And I've got good copies of all of them. But you never know. Sometimes I end up keeping records that I had absolutely no intention of keeping. Just because I sort of take a shine to them. So let's have a look at this. Right, so I think it's either an American or Canadian one. You can see it's a SMAS catalogue number. What else? Okay, so it's got the stereo banner across the top, which is quite rare on these. Certainly, I'm pretty sure none of the UK copies have that. I've got no idea if this has got an insert. I really hope it does. And even more, I hope, blimey, these are very tight. Even more, I hope that it's a playable record. I'll be very sad if it's not. Good grief. That's the tightest plastic record sleeve I think I've ever known. Okay. It's a nice sleeve, actually. Good weighty card, much weightier than British copies. It's looking nice inside. There's nothing in there. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's not a record and a insert in the front portion of the gatefold. There's tape there. Look at that. That's criminal. I might be able to take that off and address it. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, damn, there's no insert, which devalues this quite significantly. But, oh, look, it's a rainbow capital copy. Never seen one of those before. And it's in nice condition. Not much spindle wear there at all. There are some light lines on it. It doesn't look like there's anything that's going to cause a whole lot of problems listening to. Yeah, okay, that's a nice copy of a classic record. Okay, good. That I have to hope that I can get that tape off. And the sleeve is nice. Like I say, it is devalued by the fact that it doesn't have the insert. Let's have a look at the spine. The spine's actually pretty nice as well. Okay, great. I'm happy with that one. I haven't looked at the other three yet. I'm going to pause it there and we'll do part 2.